Hi there. For something different, I thought I'd do a wicking clip. I'm not addicted, honestly. I got a bath yesterday on FreeCycle. I'll put a link in the description to FreeCycle. They operate worldwide as far as I know. So it's basically a place where you list your bits and pieces and that you don't want, so they don't go into landfill and other people can reuse, repurpose or use them for what they were intended. Just ignore my alarm going off. What I'm going to be doing this time is, I went around to my lovely brother-in-law, thanks Alan, and I got some 60mm ag pipe. It's the smaller version of the 100mm that I use. That's just an old reservoir from a wicking barrel I renovated the other day, just to show you the difference. And this one sits a lot lower. And the reason I'm doing that, or using the smaller pipe, is the bath is only 300mm deep, or about a foot deep. So I don't want to use the 10mm pipe, it'll take up too much in the reservoir, because I'm only going to end up with around about 25 centimetres worth of, or 250mm worth of actual soil in there. So to make the drainage in this, because it's a metal tub, I could drill it, but I don't really want to. I've decided to use the bath fitting. The plug fitting, sorry. So all I'm going to do is invert this from the bottom and put it in, and I'll show you what that looks like. So there you go, that's it there. All I've done is put it in upside down, and that's going to form the overflow for the bed. So when the reservoir water fills up to this point here, it's going to run down and we're going to be able to see it from under here. And as you can see, it is dripping, which means that washer is no good. So, not the washer actually, this nut has a few cracks in it. So, can't complain, we got it for nothing. But I do have another one of these set up, so all I'll do is I'll just swap it over for a new one. And this can be used in the aquaponics setup, so it's no big loss really. Right, well I fixed up the problem with the waste, drain to waste. I put in a new one, as you can see, no leaks, it's all nice and dry. I put in one that we bought at the markets fairly cheaply, and all I've done is just zip tied some nice 90% shade cloth over the top. That should stop anything from coming through, plus the fact we've also got the weed mat over the top, so a bit of overkill, but anyway, I just thought I'd better show that. That's the pipe in place, and I've just got a small loop of it there. And where I've joined the pipe around onto itself, probably should have shown you that. I cut out of the end pipe, imagine this is the end of the slotted ag pipe, that stuff there. I actually cut a V out. This pipe here is down in the far end of this V, and then I've squeezed it together and inserted it into the other end of the ag pipe to make a loop. So, and then all I've done from there is zip tied, pulled up some of the weed mat and zip tied that around the base so no sand will go directly into the ag pipe. The ag pipe, as you can see, is covered by the weed mat. So that's how it's going to work, the wicking area in this bed. So I'll finish filling it up with sand, and I'll mix up the soil and show you what we're planting in it. Right, well the sugarcane mulch was added over the top of the sand reservoir area, and then we put in the soil mix. It ended up taking 2 of these wheelbarrow fulls, so that went in, and then into there we planted 3 plants: Thai basil, giant capsicum, and the lemongrass that we had growing out the back. I got the Thai basil and the giant bell pepper or giant capsicum in 4 for $4 buy at the markets this morning. So I got 2 Thai basil, a giant capsicum, and a calendula seedling. So haven't filled it up yet, I'll do that in a minute. So this will be a bit of an experiment really, just to see how the wicking goes in a bathtub. So I have planted it rather high. As you can see here, I've mounted up along the centre. It will drop a little bit, but hopefully it won't be too much to drown the roots of the plants. There should be more than enough air within the light fluffy soil mix to keep them going. So also put a shovel of the mix into each of the potato bags there, help them along. So that's pretty much all it. We'll see how the experiment goes, and I'll keep you updated on the walk around the patch. So have a good one.